And then after the winner of this match will be facing Jigsaw. It'll be Queso versus Nova.
That is true right there. Whoever wins this goes into Jigsaw. We already have Lewis G versus Soking, Coochie Chu versus Inner LOL, and then Colton on the bottom as well.
Both of them deciding their decks. Let's see who they're going to pick. Queso versus Queso. They've obviously been practicing against each other. Maybe they haven't been playing against each other per se, but they have been practicing. They most likely know each other's decks. I don't know what's going to happen, but I expect to see some Three Musketeers.
Three Muskies.
Or
maybe. I mean, it's going to be close. I feel like we're going to see our first hog of the day. I can almost guarantee that.
The first hog.
We're going to see hog guards.
All right, fine. Hog, Dark Goblin guards.
Hog, Dark Goblin, and guards in the first match?
Yeah, let's do
it. Let's do it. That is the prediction right now. Hog and guards are going to be paired.
If I get this prediction right, the winner of this match owes me 10% of their winnings. No, that's 1%.
1%. He's trying to lowball it, so maybe he could get it.
Yeah, the lower it is, the more realistic it is.
Yeah, you'll get an interview. Oh, man, but this is going to be a close match right now. I'm really excited to see, especially once again, we have another team versus team element, which is they know each other. They know each other inside and out. They know what they're going to be playing, what their kind of decks are like, and I'm very, very excited to see what each player brings to the table.
They have been practicing all month leading up to this event, and they will be going to Paris.
That is true. Both these players will be in Paris for the ESWC. It's going to be a crazy event there as well. But right now, they're in Spain. We are in Feria de Madrid right here, guys. And if you guys want to have us answer a question, all you have to do is hashtag Gamergy Masters. Ask us a question about that event. It will pop up on the screen. We will answer it here for you guys. All you have to do, tweet at us, hashtag Gamergy Masters. For that right there. It looks like we're about to get into this match right now. Mthja versus RomK7.
Look at the focus that he has right now. He's already selecting which cards that he wants to play. Mthja looking like he's
ready to go. That's the second time he has blown a kiss into the stream and then given a smirk. He did that yesterday as well. The confidence booming from Mthja right now. Is he going to be able to take that confidence into the game?
RomK7 versus Mthja.
Right here.
Let's call him Romk.
It looks like we have a two-handed player in Mthja. RomK7 opting to go with the single hand. Who has the advantage in this? We see a Dark Goblin, and we might see a Hog. Executioner Tornado right now. Is there going to be a Hog coming in? There is a Hog!
And there is a connection issue.
Connection issue, but we did see a Dark Goblin, and we saw a Hog, and there was going to be guards in that deck as well.
We needed to see guards.
There was 3 cards that played the first, 4 cards of the match. Yeah. All of our predictions were true in the booth. It's like we have an 8-ball crystal in here, and I mean, that was. It's like we
1% of the winnings.
1%. We got 1%.
I already called it. But
oh man, somebody show him the VOD. Somebody clip it and show it to him.
So we will be having a rematch for that. The connection issue, you guys have to understand, the huge stadiums, 32,000 people are here tonight for this huge event.
Yes, this is the final of everything, guys. It's going to be a rematch of the same exact deck right now. So maybe there aren't guards in the deck.
Maybe there are.
Maybe there are.
We'll find out
soon enough. Right now, both these players are about to get ready to go right now. Dark Goblin and Hog were already shown.
Both of them getting ready. RomK7 cracking his knuckles. Must be getting ready for the final match.
Yeah, he's
best of 5.
The best of 5 right here. Hey, listen, every single match of these is crucial. Nobody wants to go down 1-0.
Nobody, especially with the pressure that you already have on stage and all of that, all the noise, everyone cheering, all the eyes on you. The world is staring at you.
The world is staring at you right now. And I mean, there's a lot of people, just like you saw right there. Hundreds of people are watching this event right now go live. And you know, for some of these players, they never played in front of a live audience right there. Look at this. They got the Cheese Squad right there. Queso versus Queso in this match. One of them is going to be victorious. And it kind of is unfortunate that you play your teammate this early in a tournament. But nevertheless, one of them is going to have to win this match. And it's going to be very interesting to see who it is.
Cheese versus cheese.
It's going to be a very cheesy match.
Yeah, so I want to see who's going to take home the 6,000 euros. It's going to be a very exciting tournament today.
That it is right here. We are just waiting for them to fix the issues, and we're going to jump right into this match right now.
Winner taking home. The winner of this match will be going to proceed to the second bracket for 1,200 euros.
Correct. Waiting for Nova. Jigsaw representing Nova is waiting for there. Maybe we might have a little rivalry brewing today. And I feel that if it's going to be two top teams going against each other in the final, there's going to be a rivalry brewing for the future.
So they are still resolving the issue. In the meantime, how about them bats?
Those bats, guys, we didn't get to answer this question yesterday, but the bats, they are going to be value. They are like flying goblins, in my opinion. They do a little bit of less damage. They do damage of a skeleton. I mean, it's still going to be, you know, one of those cards that, just like when minions are on somebody's deck, you can't afford to naked graveyard and then wait a second to poison. You know, you're going to always have to have poison in hand when you have a graveyard deck. So it's going to hurt graveyard decks a little bit, because if you're not in double elixir time, you have to graveyard and poison at the same time, just because you fear that your opponent, it might have bats, and they're just going to completely shut down the graveyard.
Well, the bats do have a melee range, 1.2 tiles to be exact. Minions have a 2-tile range, so they're not quite as effective against the naked graveyard, but they are more effective against naked graveyard, but they're not as effective with a tank graveyard.
Yeah, a big, heavy tank like that. Maybe we might see a giant graveyard come out of nowhere and be meta in about 2 weeks right now. I'm hoping for that. I know that for sure. But, you know, it's going to be very interesting. Every single time a new card is added, there's a new dynamic that is added into the game. And one of those dynamics took a little bit longer to progress, and that's the Bandit.
It's like how the Battle Ram wasn't respected until all the other cards that complemented it was buffed. The Bandit got buffed, their Night Witch got introduced, and they all complement the Battle Ram really well. So people are complaining that the Battle Ram needed a buff, but it hasn't been touched ever since launch.
Yeah, just like that. And here's the thing, like, every card...
Electro Wizard, too.
Electro Wizard as well.
Everyone was complaining that it was too strong and needed a nerf, but now we rarely see it in play. It's now a 4-elixir zap in this tournament, at least.
Yes, in
this isolated meta.
At least, and just because a card gets added into a game and it's not ready to go yet, just like you saw the executioner completely change the game as far as that was concerned, then it made Tornado viable. You know, it brought Tornado into the game. And then you have so many other decks like Bandit. Wasn't viable in the start, got a little buff right now. That buff indirectly buffed Battle Ram. Now you got Night Witch as well. Even though the Night Witch got a nerf, it still is very prevalent in the meta. Doesn't feel like it's too strong right now, but paired with a Bandit, a Battle Ram, Night Witch, it's one of those pushes that you're always going to have to deal with. And we're going to find out eventually over the next 1 or 2 weeks what's the best way to counter it. And it's still not 100%, you know, out yet.
And it's constantly evolving. The balance of the game is so complex. And there's going to be other cards. There's going to be the Cannon card, the Mega Knight, the Flying Machine, the Skeleton Balloon.
I mean, the Skeleton Balloon looks like it's one of the most interesting cards
out
there.
I love it. It's like a flying graveyard balloon tombstone. I don't know how to describe. It's a skeleton barrel.
Yeah,
thing.
It just comes and just blows up, and all of a sudden there's Skarmy on the map.
It does deal quite a bit of damage. It's very interesting because when you put the skeleton balloon, it tanks for it, so you could actually place a graveyard while it tanks. Then, when it connects to the tower, you have a double graveyard.
That's true. We might be seeing a lot of that. We might even be seeing combinations where you have Baby Dragon, double balloon, maybe
double
a flying balloon, you know, like a little double balloon action coming out.
Even a miner
That's true. A minor double balloon.
Once it pops, then you have the minor tank for everything. Your opponent has to have zap or the log.
That is true. A minor double balloon. Now some people only have like archers or like the Night Witch bats. You have to first the minor tanks the tower. Then you need to have something kill the first balloon, which is just going to drop skeletons when it dies.
Yeah.
So let's just say you have you're relying on a Night Witch bats to deal with it or bats to deal with it. You kill it. Now all of a sudden skeletons spawn underneath it. Now the skeletons are tanking, either the archers or whatever, and the balloon just walks to your tower while the minor tanks the tower.
They will be going into the first match, running the same deck. Rematch of the same deck.
Yeah, we do have, so far, we know there's a Dark Goblin. We know there's an Executioner Hog.
Will there be a guards? I need my 1% cut.
That's it. All there needs to be is 1% guards right now. We're going to call them the 1% guards.
The 1% guards.
That's it. We just need...
Mthja playing on an iPhone 5S.
That's a big phone advantage right there. The screen size advantage goes to RomK.
Screen size advantage.
He's got a very big screen.
No, but Mthja has that thumb throw distance advantage. For shorter throw distance to place cards. Both of them sitting at 10 elixir, waiting for the first move. Mthja cracks, plants the knight on the right side. So RomK responds appropriately with an Executioner. Yeah. Getting ready for that tornado, but Mthja uses a minor, gets predicted with a knight. Let's see what's going to happen. The knight's on the left side. He doesn't use the tornado because he doesn't need to against the knight. Uses a hog, but there is an Inferno Tower.
Yeah, this Inferno Tower is going to clear out the hog right now. It's looking like there's complications again with these players. And it looks like we're going to have to reset this again.
Looks like Mthja had a little bit too much cheese tonight.
Yeah, he's looking a little ready to go though. I mean, let's put it this way, Mthja. Here's what's gonna happen right now in this matchup so far that we've seen. Hog probably has a lightning, probably has an execution. Well, he does an executioner for RomK7. His goal of this match is to get this hog to the tower, but there is going to be an Inferno Tower played to defend it. And the one thing that's good about the hog lightning deck is you're always going to have a lightning for once double elixir
starts. With the fireball.
For the what?
Hog with the fireball?
Oh, hog lightning.
Okay.
Hog lightning executioner. Unless he's playing a completely off meta deck, he should be having hog lightning executioner tornado in his deck with a knight as well. So maybe, I mean, there are, guards that slipped into this deck. I mean, this is the queso deck that they were playing yesterday with the guards, hog, and executioner. Just
with the Dark Goblin. Like that strange queso off meta deck. I love seeing off meta cards. Only card we haven't seen in this tournament yet is the Bomb Tower.
Yeah, I believe so. Have we seen every other card?
Essentially, we've seen all of them. Even Inferno Dragon has been making quite a bit of a comeback. Yeah, we haven't seen Sparky.
That is true right there. We have seen Giant Skeleton, Sparky. I want somebody to bring out the Sparky. I'm rooting for the Sparky. If you play the Sparky, I will guarantee I will root for you for the rest of the tournament.
Doesn't matter.
Doesn't even matter. You lose, you still win it by
So this will be a rematch of the same deck. Mthja with Electro Wizard, shutting down that Ice Spirit. Again with the minor, does not get predicted with the knight.
But it does get predicted by the Executioner right here. RomK7 takes a lot of damage off. And here it is. You can't really afford to... Oh, he hogs on the left-hand lane right now, knowing that his opponent had an Inferno Tower. Very interesting hog right there. It does cycle out the Inferno Tower, but the goblins for both players are going to take it out. So it looks like he's not going to have guards. He's going to have goblins instead.
Well played, and thanks. Such polite teammates.
Yeah, such polite teammates until it's game 5 when you're on. When it's win or go home.
RomK again with the Ice Spirit, most likely going to be countered by the Knight, absorbing the freeze. It's going to slow it down, but it still will cross the bridge.
Yes, it will right now. An Executioner on the right-hand side is going to take it out. Miner coming in on the left Fireball coming out, so he does have Hog Fireball right here, and that's going to be a huge issue for RomK7 right now, as he's not going to have really anything besides a Zap to clear out this Inferno Tower.
That's kind of like a lightning. Fireball, Zap, 6 Elixir, same thing. Going with the Hog, though, he doesn't have the Inferno Tower in rotation. The Goblins do stab it, but the Hog will get one shot on the tower.
Yes, it does right here. RomK7 is going to need to outcycle this Inferno Tower if he wants to have any chance of winning.
14 seconds until double elixir time. Anything could happen at this point. Mthja is having a hard time getting through with his spell bait deck. It's mostly a chip cycle. Once it's double elixir, we might see the poison because it doesn't make sense to use poison miner to chip it out until there's more elixir because you're not going to have enough to defend. There we are with the poison for the first time because double elixir time hit. Executioner takes out the Electro Wizard perfectly.
And there is going to be an Inferno Tower played, and it will clear out this Hog. No big deal, but it is a 5-for-4 trade right now.
What RomK will need to do is he's going to need to play a Hog, some tank in front of the Hog, and he's going to have to play a Prediction Fireball, damage the Inferno Tower, and zap it before it reaches tier 3 damage.
Here it is, Hog on the right-hand side right here. Oh no! Electro Wizard playing on the left. Fireball coming in preemptively. Oh, it smacks the Knight out of the way. The Hog is going to connect.
One hit on the tower.
Another
Miner going in, tanking for the Electro Wizard. That's a lot of damage. That Electro Wizard is value. Takes out the Knight just in time.
It does, but there's a Hog on the right-hand side right here with Goblins as well. This Hog Fireball is going to allow the Hog to take another shot right here. And it's looking like RomK is able to just cycle past, get his Hogs, get one shot on the tower, and get value. But this is going to be a big push right here from Mthja.
RomK not letting that Miner deal much damage to the tower. Dark Goblin correctly predicts the Miner. Dark Goblin does lock onto the tower though, but RomK will be applying pressure with his Hog again. He just needs to worry about that Inferno Tower.
Fireball is not going to be played right now, and once again, beautifully played Inferno Tower high right here, and the Hog is going to get outcycled. But here's the thing, Hog needs to get played. As that Inferno Tower dies, another Hog's going to be played on the right-hand side, and can the Hog connect right here with the Miner chip? Oh, he takes out the Ice Spirit with that. Huge amount of damage right here from the Miner Poison.
RomK sitting on Elixir, puts down the Hog, perfect placement. Knight on the left tile. The Fireball does deal damage to the Inferno Tower, but it's not enough. Electro Wizard takes out the Hog before it can even touch the tower.
Not enough damage right here. Miner chip just starting to get to RomK7 right now. Beautiful block right here, but here comes a Hog on the right-hand side. Oh no! He doesn't have an Inferno Tower. This Fireball is going to get so much value. Zap coming in as well. Mthja nodding his head, survives that assault right there. He's got to get a Miner on this tower, on this left-hand lane, and then poison it as well. This is going to be close. No Ice Spirit for... Oh!
Perfect prediction Knight.
Another prediction right here. Here comes a Hog on the right-hand side. That's going to be GG. Mthja gets out of cycle. Not enough elixir. And RomK7 somehow sneaks a Hog in, and just a little bit too much commitment right there.
Not even cracking a smile. RomK is really focused. Mthja seems a little excited.
So focused right there. Amazing play by RomK7, just continuing to assault that right-hand tower. Back-to-back Miner blocks was the difference in this game.
It was, he predicted half of the Miners, and it's all mind games. Do I put it on the top, left, bottom, right? And he predicted a lot of them, and the advantage of that too is the Ice Spirit. Even if he didn't predict it, the Ice Spirit would freeze it. Then he would block it with the Goblins, which don't die to poison immediately. So that was the key to success.
Not only was the Goblin Pox so key in the game, the next Miner that Mthja threw out, he made sure he had a poison with it just to kill the Goblins if they were going to come over to his Miner. But what happened with that is he was out of elixir to stop the Hog that came in from RomK7 on the right-hand side. Fireball, zap, that tower died. Mthja just got caught out of rotation because he used too much elixir, because he was too worried about the Goblins once again taking out his Miner.
The poison Miner just wasn't enough for this push. Every single time he would use Fireball, and it would always clear the path for the Hog. Mthja's Goblins were just dying every single time.
And here we go. We got the second match right now. Can RomK go up 2-0? Or will Mthja bring it back and make it 1-1?
Bandit barely enough to stop the battle ram from connecting.
There it is, but the Barbarian is going to get 2 healthy swings off on the tower. 500 life going away. Tombstone coming down, is going to block it. Bandit for Bandit right here. Dark Goblin is going to clean this all out. Oh, the poison just does not clip the Dark Goblin, but it will walk into the poison death. But still clears it all out.
That poison was planted a little bit higher, clipping the Dark Goblin. The Night Witch might have survived a little bit longer, and the bats would have dealt a bit more damage.
But right now, both players just waiting for 10 Elixir to drop a card right here. Waiting to see. Here it is, Battle Ram on the left-hand side right here. Ice Spirit by RomK.
Ice Spirit stops it just nicely.
Beautiful defense right there by RomK. And here comes the huge push. Bandit, Battle Ram, Ice Golem on the left-hand side right here. Ice Spirit is going to stop that, but once again, Tombstone's just continuing to shut down Battle Rams all day.
And the Bandit.
Bandit coming on the left-hand side right here. It's going to stop this, but here's the problem. Bat is on the tower right now, gets 2 swings off, and the Bats are going to walk to their death on the left-hand side right here. Both players playing this pretty phenomenally right here, but Mthja just getting a little bit more damage on the left side tower.
Mthja going into the Battle Ram very aggressively. It's not going to make it through at all with the Log and the Bandit. Very good play on the Ice Golem, tanking all the Barbarian shots, allowing that Bandit to survive the Barbarians.
Yes,
going to be one hit on the Dark Goblin, but he uses poison instead to take it out.
Night Witch on this left-hand side. Ice Spirit going to be a good counter to this Night Witch. Not going to take any damage from the Bats either. RomK7 right now trying to defend, and here it is. Double Elixir time for both players. Princess in the back from Mthja. Tombstone being played as well. Here comes the Battle Ram. The Logs coming in. The misplaced Tombstone. Still not going to get penalized for that as the push gets shut down.
But he is going for chip damage with the Dark Goblin. Gets countered completely by the Night Witch. He will need to poison right here to get rid of that Princess. It's going to be a lot of trouble. Good poison takes out the Tombstone, and the Princess will walk to her death.
Just in time right here, huge push, Battle Ram and a Bandit on the left-hand side. The Log does connect, Fireball coming out, connects with the Night Witch, just comes out as well. Mthja gets a little bit more value than that Fireball was worth.
Night Witch goes down immediately from the Princess. RomK is forced to use poison, connecting the Tombstone. Very aggressive defense.
Yeah, the Tombstone placed high out of the poison right there. Just had enough room, but here comes Mthja's Assault. Double Logs from both players right now. Bandit coming in with a Battle Ram. Just gets shut down. Fireball value.
Value right
Mthja.
there. I love seeing a value Fireball.
Mthja realizes that all he has to do is keep flooding the bridge with Battle Rams and fireballing for value at the tower right now, because you have to stop the Battle Ram at the tower. Here comes a huge push. Mthja, stop this push. Battle Ram at the bridge. Fireball again for value. That's what he's going to be looking to do right now. Tombstone out of the poison right here. Dark Goblin is going to get value sitting in the back right now, but on the right-hand side, so much damage. I don't even think RomK saw the Battle Ram coming in on the right-hand side. Mthja continuing to take out RomK7. Just, is he not? Did Rom just not see that Battle Ram on that right-hand side?
I don't know. Mthja kept looking to RomK.
I was like waiting to like call something to block it, but it just.
He had an Ice Spirit.
Wow.
I guess he didn't. Because the whole time I was like, there's the Battle Ram on the right side. What's happening?
Yeah, I was like.
He had an Ice Spirit. He could throw in anything, a log, anything.
Yeah, a full life Battle Ram takes out a tower. Like, you can't just
Mthja was
ignore
confused when he saw it connect and nothing was defending. He kept looking.
I think everybody was confused that, like, he kept on looking at RomK. He was like,
Are you okay? Is the connection okay?
Yeah, like, is there a connection? I think he thought there was a connection issue or something.
Yeah, no, but RomK he was focused on his phone. Usually when there was a connection issue, he would toss it down, hands up.
He just didn't see the Battle Ram on the right-hand side.
Well, guess there's that. He was so focused on the left side. There was no connection issue, so it is 1-1 right now.
There it is. Goblin Barrel on the left-hand lane right here is going to take that tower down. 300 damage. Night Witch on the left right here. Knight is going to be able to deal with this, but there's a Battle Ram on the left-hand lane. Dark Goblin being played from Mthja as well. Log coming out. Great poison right here from RomK7. Ice Golem on the right-hand side is going to walk to its death, but oh no! The Princess gets distracted, and he has to waste the Goblin Gang to stop the Night Witch.
Beautiful Princess attack. It was meant to finish with the Night Witch, but it takes out the bats instead for value.
That it is right there. Knight on the right-hand side with the Princess. Mthja took a healthy amount of damage, 700 off his left side tower. Let's see if he can come back and make a huge attack. Mthja, Goblin Barrel on the left-hand lane. Log coming out to deal with it.
Good placement on the Ice Golem. Tanks for the Knight and distracts the Princess long enough that he can plant the Night Witch.
Oh.
But now he will need to use poison on that Dark Goblin, or it's going to take out the Night Witch. He did not have enough elixir.
He might just take this entire damage. No, he's instead going to drop a Bandit on this right-hand lane right here.
Goblin Gang to defend against the Bandit. Princess coming in hot on the left side. Let's see what RomK is going to respond with, again with the Ice Golem.
Yeah, and Ice Golem defending this Princess chip at all costs right here. Battle Ram as well. RomK7 is going very, very aggressive. The poison's coming out right now. The Battle Ram is going to get taken out by the Tombstone, but the Skeletons will clear this off, but they will all die to the poison.
Dark Goblin supported. It's going to be very threatening. Goblin Barrel again. This time on the corner.
Oh, beautifully placed Ice Spirit right there, but the Dark Goblin getting a lot of value off. If he just placed it directly on the tower, Mthja would have done at least another 700 damage, but that perfectly placed Ice Spirit.
At least 700. The Ice Spirit would have only targeted one Goblin.
Oh man, he also had a tank for it as well. Princess on the right-hand side.
And those Goblins would have tanked for the Dark Goblin. Oh, Rocket takes the Bandit.
It does only clip the Bandit though, but it didn't kill the Ice Golem. This is gonna be a huge push right here. Ice Golem in the back as well, jumps on only one unit right there. Night Witch gonna clear out everything. Bandit has to be played on the right-hand side to take out the Princess. It will connect on the right, but this is just gonna be even amount of tower damage. Interesting log right there on the right-hand side, but a Goblin Barrel on the left right here is gonna get logged down. You don't really need to log that Bandit on your right-hand side. The most amount of damage is on your left anyway. RomK is gonna continue to go on the left.
That was the first poison he did, it did not connect to the Tombstone, it did not touch the Dark Goblin, and that did cost RomK a little bit, so he needs to make up for that in this defensive push. He's gonna let the Goblins, nope, he uses the log.
The log isn't played right here, but here's the thing, this is a poison. Value on this left-hand side. Is the Dark Goblin going to walk into it? It does, but it's not going to get clipped down. It's still going to survive. Beautifully placed Ice Golem right here. There is a huge push waiting to log. That's going to be a lot of value on the log for RomK7. Mthja losing his entire army pretty much to that log right there, and this is going to be a close match with 100 damage in between each of them.
What Mthja needs to do is he needs to catch RomK out of guard, place a Princess on the right side. Yes, right there, Princess.
Oh,
gets the tower, 2 rockets, and he will win this game.
Oh man, right there, huge value, and there's one rocket, but here's a huge punch on the left
he
hand
needed that rocket for defense.
Oh no, this could be catastrophic. Oh no, the Ice Spirit clips all of the Goblins, and this is gonna be a huge push right now. Can he connect? He's gotta drop everything at the bridge, continue to drop every single unit you have at the bridge.
Mthja does have the rocket in play. This could be anything goes right now. RomK has 287 health, the rocket goes in, the Battle Ram does not connect to the tower.
Oh no, Mthja takes game number 2. Whew. Now, here's the only thing that I would have suggested RomK7 do. The moment you have enough elixir to play a troop, play it at the bridge. You know Mthja's saving up for a rocket. You have to make sure that he defends. Make sure he does not cycle to a rocket. Maybe even get a quick push on that left-hand lane. He just let Mthja get the 6 elixir before he was able to drop that Battle Ram.
He needed to rush with the Bandit, with the Battle, everything.
Yeah, just drop everything at the bridge. Whatever you had, just drop it, because you know Mthja was going to save up, wait for that rocket, and that's what happened. Won the game right there. Mthja played that pretty beautifully. And the Princess chip right there, 2 rockets, just like you predicted. Princess at the right.
Mthja with a 2-1 lead right now. That Princess was the key to his success.
Yes, it was. Just snuck just in time before that Ice Golem was played. All it needed was a chip.
Again, they're going in for another deck selection. I wonder what will happen.
This is
will
going to be
Mthja play another spell bait deck?
Well, we're about to find out
because
right now.
if he plays another spell bait deck and he wins this match, he will be versing against Jigsaw, who's the master spell baiter.
That is true. He spell baited his way to get to the round of 8. Is Mthja going to do the same?
If they do, we're going to see the two spell baiters going at it.
We're
for
going
the title of the master spell baiter.
We're going to see who's going to be the master baiter if Mthja can win. But here's the thing: he's still got to win.
We'll see how that goes. Mthja going in with that superstitious knock and a thumbs up. Let's wait. Is he going to kiss the camera one more time?
Here's the thing. I don't know if that's made of real wood. I don't know. Mthja may need to find something else.
No, that's only if you say something bad that you knock on wood.
Yeah, well, you never know. You never know. Mthja,
anything could happen. Best of 3.
Hopefully, we'll be able to take this match right here.
Best of 5. RomK can come back with this. Just needs to win this match and the one following this.
That he does right here. This is going to be a very crucial match for RomK7. Needs to win this. One more victory right here, and Mthja will be victorious.
Or will he change his deck completely?
I'm going to go with he changes his deck. I'm going to feel like Mthja runs 3 Muskies.
3 Muskies.
3 Muskies.
RomK, P.E.K.K.A.
3 Muskies versus P.E.K.K.A. Would not fare well for RomK.
Well, let's see what's happening with that. We're just going on a complete whim. We don't even know.
Whim.
Or he could come back with a hog.
The last time we had a whim, it was a pretty good whim.
we just didn't see the guards. That's the only thing that's missing.
Goblins. I mean, goblins are kind of like
Close.
cards. They're the in between.
Yeah.
Just give them a shield. That's all.
Shielded goblins.
That would be interesting.
Yeah.
4 elixir. Maybe shielded spear goblins. Just be like,
we'll call it the Mega Goblin.
The Mega Goblin.
The most creative name that I can come up with.
Yeah, but he needs to be fully armored. If you're gonna have a Mega Goblin, he needs to have like a full suit. But like, he needs to be like a small. Like, it needs to like a small like have like a little suit. Like maybe like a Mega Goblin with like a spear or something.
No more
like
Mega.
Gladiator.
No more Mega. We're already getting the Mega Knight.
You have the Minion, you have the Mega Knight. You gotta finish it off with the Mega Goblin.
Then we need a Mega Witch.
A Mega Witch. Be very interesting, but we're about to get into our 4th match right now. Both players cycling to start off the match. Bataram on the left-hand side by Mthja right now, trying to get a push off. Huge defense right here by RomK7. Will shut this entire push down. RomK7 does have a Ice Golem on the right-hand side. Does he choose to let it go? No, he chooses the Bataram as well on the right-hand side right here with an Ice Spirit.
Perfect poison right there. Takes out all the skeletons along the barbarians to take out the bandit. Poison barely clipping the bandit, finishing her off. But he plays the princess at the bridge. Ice Golem does not stop her, but it will push her forward for her 3rd attack.
And the bandit coming in on the left-hand side. It's gonna connect onto a battle ram. And the ram will get taken out right here. And here's the thing, that's a 3-for-4 in essence trade.
Dark Goblin protected by those barbarians.
Dark Goblin is gonna get a lot of value right now, but it does get frozen right here. Night Witch on the left-hand lane is gonna go for the push.
Is Mthja just gonna respond to that, or is he gonna let the bat hit the tower once, twice?
2 bats hit the tower right there. A little bit of damage right now. Mthja, Night Witch in the back right here. How is RomK7 going to deal with it?
Inferno Dragon. I love it.
There it is, Inferno Dragon. There's a right side bandit right now. It's going to get taken down by another bandit and an Ice Golem. Here's the thing. Is he going to battle ram on the right-hand lane right now? No, it does not look like he is going to. Inferno Dragon do work on the left, though, clearing up this push.
Really close match. Ice Golem pulling the tombstone. He might need that tombstone to stop the battle ram bandit push coming up soon.
And that poison right there is going to get a little value, but there's a fireball to counter it on the other side right here, taking down the Night Witch.
Expect a battle ram in front of the Night Witch coming very soon, but it does not come. Instead, it's going to be on the right side because the Dark Goblin was on the left. The Tombstone will stop that push and prevent the Bandit from connecting, but there's a poison to take out the...
Is the Bandit going to connect on the tower? Oh, it connects on the tower. So much damage coming off on the right-hand lane, but he does miss the Ice Spirit. Is the Bandit going to connect on the left? No, beautifully played.
No chance at all.
Oh man, right here, Dark Goblin, the little guy that could, is just playing beautifully on defense. But here comes the push right now. Battle Ram on the left-hand lane. Log is gonna get value. That fireball is gonna miss everything but the tower, and that is not what you want to do right here, but we're almost dead even.
That Bandit's dash is beautiful. Dashing away from the fireball. Now RomK is going in with a heavy battle ram rush in the river. The Tombstone is planted a lot higher, so the poison will not be in range. Those barbarians get distracted by the skeletons.
Yes, there is, but there's one barbarian. Oh man, the barbarian tank for the bats, and that's 500 life right here. Oh man, Battle Ram on the left-hand lane. The Ice Spirit is so far the MVP of this match, just freezing the Battle Rams. Bandit coming out on the right-hand side. Battle Ram on the right from RomK.
Defensive Battle Ram. It does not connect. No chance at all.
But huge push on the left-hand lane. Night Witch going to do so much work. The Barbarian's going to finish off the right-hand lane.
For the win.
RomK7 making it to a game.
Mthja visibly distraught. RomK cracking a smile for the first time. Yes.
RomK showing some emotion. Mthja.
That's the most emotion I've seen from RomK all day, today, and yesterday.
Yeah, all tournament long.
First time he cracked a smile.
RomK has been in the zone, just like you said, this entire tournament. Mthja, however, has been very energetic, kisses the camera, confident, maybe even a little bit or too overconfident. But right now, game 5, all the chips on the table. At this point, you're going to see their best deck. You're going to see the deck that they crafted specifically to come out right now. But here's the thing. Mthja just, I feel like he's got to come out with a surgical goblin deck. I feel like Surge probably gave him a deck that nobody else really knows about, maybe helped him out, and we might be seeing it right here.
But Surgical needs to save that secret deck for himself for the CCGS.
You think so?
That's because Mthja reveals
that's
it right now.
That's actually a good point. That's a good point right there. I forgot that it's on Sunday instead of Saturday.
Yeah.
Mthja right now.
They're getting really ready for that. Mthja with the iPhone 5 thumb throw distance advantage. It's
the throw. It's it.
Yeah. It's a shorter throw distance.
The shorter throw distance, that really won't work too well for Brawl Stars, though. He's going to need to upgrade his phone. But for right now, that is the way he's choosing. Bigger screen right here from RomK. Who's going to win, the bigger screen or the smaller one right now?
Best of 5. Let's see who's going to take this for the victory. Loser walks home with nothing. Winner, 5,000 euros.
There it is right here, $500 match. Is Mthja gonna go with a Hog deck right now? We might see the Hog guard deck from Mthja. No, another Princess right here, and I think RomK may have been ready for this.
Another poison. Looks like it could be the spell, the Graveyard Cycle, possibly.
Possibly, it looks like it is going to be a Graveyard Cycle from RomK7 versus Spellbait. Goblin Barrel coming in on the left-hand lane. Archers are going to clear this up right now.
Beautiful placement on the Archer. Since the Goblin Barrels, the Princess Tower will always target the inner Goblin first.
That is true right here. Oh, a really risky Graveyard right here by RomK7. Is it going to connect on the tower? No, it goes to the Dark Goblin instead. If that Dark Goblin was not there, that skeleton would have activated the King Tower and made this very difficult for RomK7. But Mthja dropping the Dark Goblin protects RomK7 right
That's
there.
the riskiest Graveyard I've seen all day today.
Yeah, especially with the tower at full life.
Yeah. Sure.
You don't even know what to say. 1238 life left after that Goblin Barrel on the left-hand lane from Mthja right now. RomK7 needs to figure out a way to get damage on Mthja's tower. Beautifully placed Gemstone right here. Oh, just one tile too high. Actually, the Knight still gets the stab, but just like you were saying before, it's a really sharp sword.
that one tile cost the tombstone, essentially. Now he needs to take care of the knight and the goblins, trying to bait out RomK's log, but it does not work. RomK does not falter. He has that mental fortitude. I need to save my log for this goblin barrel.
And there will be a log for the barrel right here. If Mthja has a rocket, he's going to be in a very good position right now. But here's the thing, the quick cycle graveyard, once it gets the double elixir time, it's going to be a full assault.
Another risky graveyard.
Oh my goodness, but right now the Dark Goblin is going to shut this down with the Goblin Barrel, but so much damage coming out right here on this tower. Goblin, oh, Princess on the left-hand lane is going to get off 2 swings. No, it's going to continue to get off more. It's in double rocket range right now, continuing the assault. This is going to be close. A rocket double log range right now. And this is going to be very, very, very close to see who's going to be able to win this game right
a bit
here.
High on the poison. It does not clip the Dark Goblin.
No.
He mispredicted the placement.
And it looks like
correctly placing the Dark Goblin away from that poison.
And a rocket coming in with a barrel right now. And 2 more logs is going to be able to win this game right now. RomK7 going all in for a home run right here. Doesn't have enough elixir to poison. Now he does. Dark Goblin is going to be out of the poison if he chooses to play it. He's not even going to need to play it. Log's going to come in for these archers right here. There it is. 1 more log away from victory right here. And Mthja
But he does have the rocket for the win. Mthja taking home 500 euros.
Mthja with the victory right there. Beautifully played. Sigh of relief for him. He's going into the round of 8. He will be playing Jigsaw, and it's going to be a fun, sweet and sexy 8 that we have coming.
It's going to be the Master Spellbaiter versus
the Master Baiter. Who will win? The Master Spellbaiter or the Master Baiter?
We'll see what's going on in that match.
Yeah, it's going to be a very close match right now. Jigsaw plays a lot of bait decks. It's going to be crazy going on right now. I'm very excited to see what's happening.
Yep. So Jigsaw versus Mthja, and then in the other matches, the first one we had was very exciting.
Yes,
it was
Coochie Chew.
Coochie. I'm excited to see that he was the one. He placed #1 in the top 16.
Yes, he did, and that is one of those things where he didn't lose a match the entire. Actually, hey, I don't think he's lost a match yet. He went 3-0, so he hasn't dropped. He went 7-0. And then this is technically his 8-0, but he 3-0'd this match. So he hasn't lost a round yet in this entire tournament.
He hasn't.
8-0, that is insane.
Mthja trying to cover the barrel with a rocket, but you should have planted the other one first, so it didn't really hide it.
Yeah, and this is it, just not having enough elixir on the left-hand lane right here. Poison coming out, just not enough elixir. Archers coming out, gonna get logged. Rocket coming out, GG.
There's the rocket, and that is good game. 37 health to take out with the rocket.
493, a little overkill. But it will be enough to take it out right now. I'm interested to see who's going to win, who's the best Master Spellbaiter that's going to come out in this next round.
We'll find out. Maybe they won't even play any Spellbait, but it looks like that is their chosen archetype.
That is.
They've shown incredible skill again with that kind of deck.
It's going to be very interesting to see. Mthja, time and time again, loves to play Princess, loves to play Dark Goblin, barrels all over the place. We saw Jigsaw play barrel twice in his matchup.
He did.
Do they completely abandon it, or do they go back to it? I mean, both players know exactly what decks each one will use. They're watching those matches very intensely because that's the opponent that they're going to be playing, and it's going to be very interesting